Morning folks, back to the Volvo. So this is Tromso and this is a bit swanky, I may have already said, but in the daylight it's just lovely. This we're sort of at the harbour bit here, where the otter was trying to get in. I'm trying to remember years ago when I came, I think we were skiing over there or over there a bit, I'm not sure. It's where we learned to ski in our foul weather gear in the Navy. What you can't get is the lovely smell, at least with all the baggage, and me as well, is the smell. It smells just like sea and the docks and stuff like that. It just smells wonderful. That's a bit of a swanky thing, isn't it? Look at that. And I can see why you would think this would be a crazy place in the world to have a yacht, but I think it'd be an absolutely fantastic place. Because yeah, sure, it's a bit cold, but this weather today is perfect, absolutely perfect. So back to the super duper Volvo. Hopefully the otter's not in it. We're just going to nip and have a quick look in a shop before we disappear out of here. In a bit. Have a quick look in the gift shop, the Sammy shop, get myself a new leather. So you join us here from Jumper Heaven and the Sammy shop. But if we ever get slippers for trippers off the ground, these are some good selection of slippers. Amazing little shop. Been downstairs and it's pretty damn good. You have to sell 3 kidneys to buy out, but yeah. Having a quick look around, check for otters. No, can't see any. I think we're safe to go. Otter watch complete. Let's go to Lofoten Islands. Somewhere just I think south of Tromso, and look, yep, someone else's Volvo nuts, and this is an old girl Volvo. I think that's a 164. It is a 164, 164E. Look at it. Done well with his big wheels, look. overdrive, rear headrest for safety. Look at it. And then we've got this rare old bird, 262C. Now, I've seen 240Cs or 244Cs, I can't remember what they are now, or 242Cs, isn't it? But this thing, really, really rare. It's the old coupe with the chopped down roof. Remember looking for one, or seeing one, on one of the car auctions, and that is a rare old bird, that. Look at it. And then we've got this one on the end here. It's got a set of Virgo alloys on, the same as our 240. Well, look at it inside. Look at them dials. Can you see? Yeah, maybe. And that is a fuel injection 164E. And he's got a little trophy in the back there, so he must have won something for that. But that is a lovely looking car. They all are. Makes me even more sad that Kurt couldn't get off his ass and come here, because he could have parked in that row and looked entirely good. What do you reckon, Lise?
Cool.
Which one would you have?
Me?
Yeah.
That one.
The 264, 262 coupe.
Cool wheels.
Cool wheels, chop roof, good car. Right, should we get back in and keep moving?
Yep.
So here we are, near this place, which is maybe 100 miles south of Tromso, and 200 miles from the Lofoten Islands. It's 21 degrees, we're in the Arctic, Liz.
Boiling.
It's more than boiling, it's ridiculous. We are so lucky. I think if we came 1,000 times again, we would never get this weather here. Tom's got something to say. Right, let's keep on moving. Stop for a little coffee at Narvik. Scene of a massive battle in World War II to try and secure the harbour here. Big naval battle here and a big land battle up in the hills. We've just passed there. You've seen a little bit of the video as we passed the where the land battle was. But I thought a great place to stop and have a little coffee, recharge. Have a look at our booking.com, see if we can get an argument going, because we're headed on the Lofoten Islands, and it's whether we go all the way to the end to rain or whether we stop a bit before, chill out a bit. But we've got 2 nights on the island, but one of the nights we're going to cut short for getting a ferry at 7:30, I believe, in the morning back to the mainland. Save us 10 or 11 hour drive. So yeah, see if we can find somewhere to sleep in a bit. Look at the scenery. Right, look behind us. Yes, outlet shop. Yep, all that scenery, and we're off to the outlet shop to look for big sweater sale. Shoes, towels, you name it, we're going in. That's how we roll. Best shop ever. It's like TK Maxx for outdoor gear, workwear and Nordic jumpers and candles. No. So we're still here in Narvik. Ignore the alarm system required service. Look at that. It's 30 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. Let's get in there close. 30 degrees. It's Norway. We're in the Arctic. This ain't right. Pulling up. Lisa's getting set up because some of the footage you may or may not know, which you should do, because it's fairly obvious, but we're filming off the top of the car with this, and Lisa's connected up via phone. I don't know if that's working or not. That's it, come on. and then she can actually film from inside the car out the top of the front view of the car fairly easily. And I don't know what the footage is looking like, because this is about day 7 now, and if it's rubbish then we've messed up, haven't we? So, but we're on the Lofoten Islands now, and we're really looking forward to seeing some of the best scenery in the world, so let's rock on. you ask them what time they're on food on till?
Yep, 1930.
It's years ago. Right, let's go get parked. Oh, that's a beauty. Right, I'm taking my life in my hands with these steps. Oh, never book anywhere where the door opens outwards, because that means it's murderers or haunted. Shower room.
You'll fit in there.
Only just. Your ass might not. Oh look, 2.
That's all right.
Yep, 2. Oh, flipping heck, it's huge. It's big. Coffee machine. Oh, you didn't get thingy coffee, did you?
No,
Didn't
'cause
know.
we didn't know.
We didn't know. Cool.
That's all right. We've got our own sleeping bag.
Yep. And then look at this.
This is lovely.
It is lovely. Only 3 murders have happened in here.
Yeah.
And then up here. Oh, look. Flipping heck. If you was a family.
Well, it is a 2-bedroom one.
Well, there's 4 beds up here.
Go on then. Up.
I am. I can't. I don't know if I fit. But this might be where you're sleeping.
I'm not sleeping up here.
No, I wouldn't either, because I feel like I'm going through the floor.
Even I have to bend down. Look, make it dwarf. Look, even I can't stand up.
Ooh, I'm bouncing. It all moves about a
This
bit.
is where they keep the prisoners.
This
This is the nut house section.
There's the pikeys out there, but there's the lake. This is all right, isn't it?
Yes.
It was expensive. This.
It wasn't.
It was. It was nearly £100. Well,
I can't be keeping up here, going to the toilet every 5 minutes in the night. I'm going to end up breaking my neck. There weren't murders in here. It was people dying from falling down the stairs. Oh, I didn't know you were filming.
yeah, there's no banister or anything either.
Oh my God.
But are you happy?
Yes.
Generally,
Yes.
we'll get fed.
Yeah.
That's us.
I got excited and I
In
thought
the-
it had left us half a bottle of wine.
They haven't.
It's vinegar.
Oh, lovely. So that's us on the Lofoten Islands. In a beautiful place, living with the construction workers, I think. So, yeah. Which one? That one.
Both of them. Be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Oh, look, what car's that? Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a Jag. Yeah. Right.
Not a Volvo.
No. Right, shall we sign off for the day?
Yeah.
What we're going to say about here?
Let's get beer.
Is that your rundown on the whole of the
It's my answer for everything.
Lofoten Islands?
Isn't it lovely? Yeah, hurry up, let's get a beer.
At least we didn't get that one.
Not that one with a conservatory on it.
Yeah.
Caravan.
Nice. Right. Let's go sort our lives out.
Yeah.